Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today I'm reviewing another product from a brand called Kite Hill. I didn't know I was going to be doing more videos with their products, but I found some others that I wanted to try, and this one I've actually never tried yet. This, and also I will have a link below to their website so you can check out all the products they offer, and this is the Kite Hill. Again, they're called plant-based artisans. It's their sour cream alternative, and it's almond and coconut based. So this is what the container looks like, just so you see, so you know that. It's tell you a little bit more about it, and then I'm going to actually sample it. So it's a 12-ounce tub, I guess, or container. It's dairy-free. It's also non-GMO project verified. It's also soy-free, gluten-free, vegan, no artificial preservatives, non-GMO, which I said already, that's certified non-GMO. It's made from live and active cultures. There is 0 grams of sugar, and it's also kosher. Let's see what else to tell you. It is perishable, so you want to keep it refrigerated. It's best consumed within 7 days of opening. And again, just to read this really quickly, I've read it before about their products. They were found. It was this company, Kite Hill, was founded by an artisan chef, and you can tell with every satisfying dollop. It says, yeah. So our silky plant-based sour cream alternative is perfectly balanced to use in recipes or as a topping for sweet and savory dishes. Well, I didn't read that all, just the first sentence I've read before in other videos for their products. Eating plant-based foods feels great, and the taste is irresistible. So some of that I might have mentioned before as well. And so a serving size on this is what it looks like on this part of the container. I showed you the top, so that's this part where you see when you go to the store. You usually see this, you don't see the top. So a serving size is about 2 tablespoons, and this says there is 11 servings, it's 50 calories. It's low carb because they don't really use much carb. I don't think they use really any carbs except for it says rice starch. What else to tell you? Anything significant? Not really low. It's not really that much protein or anything. So basically it's almond milk. They also use coconut oil, rice starch, coconut milk. Maltodextrin, which is a thickener, just so if you never heard of that. Chickpea protein, salt, and cultures. So that's it. So I've never had, I did review a sour cream from another brand, and they had different ingredients. It was a different base for theirs. But let's try it, or I should try it and see what I think, and then tell you about different ways you can use it. Because, people traditionally use sour cream in certain ways that they're used to, but you might want to try it in some other ways. So I'm going to open this right here. See if I could show you what that looks like. And I always like to smell things. And I guess it smells like sour cream. It smells kind of coconutty or almondy, so there's what it looks like, and it's kind of thick. I think the maltodextrin is considered a thickener, so is rice starch. So I'm going to take a little off here. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put some on a rice cake, which is maybe something very different that you've never thought about putting a sour cream on, because I only brought 1 spoon here, so I don't want to lick the spoon and then put it back. So that's another thing you should know if you're not aware of. So this has live cultures too. So whatever utensil you use to dole out the product, you should not lick it and put it back into the container. You want to actually use a separate one. So what it is put it on the product. If you wanted to use another spoon that you would put in your mouth, but keep one that's going to be for taking the product out of the container separate, so you don't do that. So what I'm going to do, and I have here actually some rice cakes from a brand I like. I've never reviewed them, but it's called Lundberg, and they do all different kinds of rices too, and they have rice cakes as well. And this is just their salt-free brown rice cake. So I'm going to put a little bit on there, and then I can also put some on the spoon as well. But I think I'm just going to have it on here. Just going to break off a piece, put it on a plate here. And put some on, and I'll come show you that. So here it is, and it is kind of thick, so it can be used as a spread, if you want a sour cream spread. So I'm just going to try it like that. It is different. I think the other sour cream brand that I used was not as, this is actually seems thicker. I think I'm dropping crumbs. Excuse me for being a little bit messy there. It's very mild flavor. It doesn't taste super strong or anything. So with something like this, if you want to season it, so to speak, take some out of the container, and you can make other things out of it. You can make a dressing out of it. It's a thick kind of a dressing or sauce. But it's great as a spread. That's the way it is. And
even though it has, I think it says it had coconut oil, I don't really doesn't taste oily, so to speak, in the consistency. Sometimes something has oil and you can kind of taste the oil. Maybe like if you eat like chips or something that they're oily, that has that oil kind of residue. But it's very mild. It's a very mild taste. Likeable though. So yeah, it does use coconut oil and coconut milk, so maybe that also. So yeah, it's nice. Again, it can be used in that way, like I said, like a spread. People use sour cream, I think, traditionally with like potatoes. But you could use it just about on anything. Crackers, bread, tortillas in a wrap. You know, as a dressing, a sauce, just about anything. And they say like sweet and savory things. I mean, and then the other thing you could do with it, like I said, you can season it with other things and make it into dressing, like with fresh herbs or dried herbs, or like a sweet type of thing, like cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, something kind of like that, like a hotter kind of spicier flavor, sweeter, or more savory, spicy, like turmeric, ginger, pepper, like cayenne or paprika or something. And so you could have a lot of fun with it and kind of play around and see what you'd like to try to use it with. So, and I'm actually going to be doing another video using this in something, and you'll see that coming up probably after this one. So again, I just want to mention this is the Kite Hill sour cream alternative, and it's almond and coconut based. And I hope you try it out because it is a really nice product. I actually really like it. I didn't know how it would come out as far as like how I would like it because I've never actually tried it. Sometimes I do videos where I've actually tried the product before, but sometimes I wait for the video to try it before I usually do it if I didn't do it beforehand, so it's kind of a surprise for me what I would think of it. So I hope you will definitely try them and check them out. And again, it's Kite Hill Sour Cream Alternative. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.